Hello, good morning everyone, wherever you are living on this planet the Earth. And so, here I am, making a guide on how to disassemble and assemble your PC only by yourself. So, the first thing you need to do is, obviously, turn off your PC or shut it down. And next is carefully unplug the power of your system unit. Before unplugging any of the cables, you should actually switch off your power supply that is located at the back of the power supply itself. And now, unplug every cable that is connected at the back of your system unit that includes the power supply, USB, and the VGA. And also, if you have Ethernet cable, you should go and unplug those. And now you can safely relocate your system unit and place it in a workspace you want to work on. But before actually accessing the insides of your system unit, you should actually discharge yourself or ground yourself by touching any metal for about 5 to 10 minutes. And if you're wearing any accessories like bracelets, watches, and earrings, you might actually want to remove those because that can cause a potential risk that can destroy your computer parts. So if your PC case is made of metal, you can actually just touch those for about 5 to 10 minutes to ground yourself and access your system unit. So what I'm doing is just I'm discharging myself on my PC case for about 5 to 10 minutes. So once you've discharged yourself, you can actually now grab a screwdriver and access the insides of your system unit. So, once you're done unscrewing, you should actually avoid putting the screws everywhere and safely place it so where you can remember which part of the computer it belongs to, and so that it won't get lost. So, once you're inside your system unit, firstly, you might actually want to unplug everything that is connected to your power supply, including the solid-state drives, the motherboard, and the video graphics card. And in this case, I have 3 solid-state drives that I have to remove first. And a quick tip for removing the SATA cables away from the SSDs, you should not actually just yank it immediately, but in the SATA cables, there's a clip that you need to press and gently remove it. And after that, it will come off very easy. Once you've removed the cables of your SSDs, motherboard, and video graphics card, you should actually now access the other side of your system unit to remove any of the cables. There are 4 screws holding the power supply, so we're going to need to use the screwdriver to remove those. Once you're done unscrewing, you can push gently the power supply and slide it off to the right and it will come off. And after you remove the power supply, the next thing that we're going to remove is the RAM. When removing the RAM, you can actually just press the clips that is on the side of the RAM holding it and it will pop off. Grab it and place it somewhere safe. Next is removing the video graphics card. Similar to the RAM, there is also a clip that you need to push and it will pop off the graphics card. And now we're removing the motherboard. You should locate the screws that is holding the motherboard down and unscrew those. Once removed, you should place it in an anti-static foam to prevent it from risking your computer part. And in this part, I'm removing the CPU cooler. And also a tip from removing the CPU cooler is that you should actually unscrew it from the crossing pattern, which goes from top left, bottom right, bottom left, and top right. And in removing the CPU from the motherboard, there's actually a lever that you need to push, swipe it to the left, and pull it. And it will come off, popping off the security lock of the CPU, and you can actually safely remove the CPU from the motherboard. You just finished disassembling your system unit, and now let's get back to assembling it once again. Just repeat the process in order by placing the CPU first on the motherboard. Next is the CPU cooler, screwing it back on with the same pattern of top left, bottom right, bottom left, and top right. Many professional PC builders also recommend placing the RAM in the motherboard before actually putting it in the PC case, because you can actually place it in a slot with ease. And in placing the RAM to its slot, you just need to gently push it down in the slot and wait for the clicking sound. And next, we're gonna screw back the motherboard to the PC case. And now, we're gonna put back the graphics card. Similar again to the RAM, you can push it gently and wait for the clicking sound. Once you're done with the graphics card, we can now proceed to the power supply, which you'll need to put first the cables in the hose that you want to manage it to. Screw it back in. And connect the power supply cables to supply your motherboard, SSDs, and graphics card. Once you've plugged back everything into place, you can now actually just close the other side of the system unit and close also the main side of the system unit. After that is done, you can now plug all your cables into your PC and turn it on. Let's wait for it to boot. To test if there is nothing wrong with your PC, I can open a file manager. Task manager to check my CPU usage, memory, and my graphics card. And once that is all done, you have successfully assembled back your PC to its original form. Congratulations!